Konnichiwa, Japan fans. Today's show, we're going to talk about AI and death. Eigo desu. それでは行きましょう. So let's get going. This is the 8th year of the Sales Japan Series podcast, broadcasting around the world from the Beverly Hills of Japan, Minato-ku here in downtown Tokyo. It is chic central. I'm your host, Dr. Greg Story, Dale Carnegie Tokyo franchise owner, the president of Dale Carnegie Tokyo Training, and the 3-time best-selling author of Japan Sales Mastery, which is Zaegyo in Japanese, Japan Business Mastery, and Japan Presentations Mastery, or in Japanese, Anata mo Presen no Tachijin. My other books include Stop Wasting Money on Training, which in Japanese is Tonin de Okane o Mori ni suru no wa yamemashou. And my just released new book is Japan Leadership Mastery, and all are available on Amazon. In this podcast, I want to help you to survive and, even better, thrive in business. I want you to 1, sell more and do it more easily. 2, exceed your targets. In fact, let's blow up your targets. Number 3, make some serious money. Don't forget to subscribe and share this podcast with your family, friends, and colleagues. We're not being sponsored by Libsyn, but we value your privacy, which is why we have our podcast hosted by Libsyn. Unlike many other hosting organizations, Libsyn have a strict policy that does not allow access to your private information by anyone. Here is our daily podcast lineup on Apple Podcasts. Mondays, the Cutting Edge Japan Business Show podcast. Tuesday, the Presentations Japan series. And every second Tuesday, the Business Tachijin no Oshie Show. Wednesdays, the Sales Japan series. Thursdays, the Leadership Japan series. And every second Thursday, the Business Pro Podcast Show. Fridays, the Japan Business Mastery Show podcast. Saturdays, Japan's top business interviews. Now, this is episode number 389. Today, we're talking about AI and the death of content marketing. I started my first podcast, the Japan Leadership Series, on August the 2nd, 2013. Shortly after that, I discovered content marketing and got better educated on the subject thanks to Joe Pulizzi and Robert Rowe's podcast, This Old Marketing, launched on November 20th, 2013. The premise at that time was revolutionary. You put up your best stuff for free and don't protect your IP. This was a radical idea and few went for it. I didn't think of my podcast as content marketing, but I soon realized that was what I was doing. I now release 6 podcasts and 3 TV shows every week and drive my content marketing hard. Content marketing combines well with SEO as a mechanism for getting clients. I have 3,300 articles, each on LinkedIn, Facebook, and Twitter. 2,060 podcasts on Apple Podcasts, over 2,500 videos on YouTube, have published 7 books. So I am all in on content marketing. It is coming to a shuddering halt. AI is bypassing the content we're all putting out there and scraping our IP. Its search function homogenizes what is globally and freely available on a subject, and in 30 seconds provides the answers we are seeking. With Google search, you had to go to the links, and my stuff would come up with my name, and my ownership of that content made quite clear. AI just bypasses all of that attribution. You get the answer, but it's not clear who it came from. We are becoming anonymous and even more invisible. I remember a long time ago when clever people made the point that we content producers were all media companies, even though we may not have thought of ourselves in that way. I produced a massive amount of media on 3 subjects: leadership, sales, and presentation, because That is what we mainly teach. I want people to look what I produce and conclude they need Dale Carnegie Tokyo training to come and help them solve their problems. I don't write books to sell books. The market is too niche for me. You have to be interested in leadership and Japan, sales and Japan, presentations and Japan. We could hold a meeting in a largish phone booth to accommodate the denizens of these niches. We do sell copies, but we mainly hand over our books to potential clients for free and use them as textbooks for our courses. If AI can get the answer without going through us, then how do we get to the client and get them to buy our solutions? This is the nub of the problem. What we had available to us through content marketing is going away rapidly, but I wonder how many people have twigged to the issue. What should we do? Find out more when we come back from the break. Our show today is brought to you by our public courses, and we also have custom in-house programs as well as both in Japanese and English. We do classes in our super safe classroom and we do them live online. Our show today is being brought to you by, on the 11th of July, we'll have our Dale Carnegie 3-day course. On the 24th of August, we'll have our Dale Carnegie course 12-week version. Our website is www.dale-carnegie.co.jp. Email me at greg.story@dalecarnegie.com. If you like learning by watching videos, then we have over 2,300 there for you at Tokyo, Japan, Dale Carnegie TV on YouTube. We release 3 shows every week on YouTube. The Cutting Edge Japan Business Show, that's the premier business show in Japan, every Monday Tokyo time. Fridays we have the Japan Business Mastery Show, and on Saturdays we release Japan's top business interviews, where I interview leaders from SMEs right up to the corporate captains of industry on one topic, leading in Japan. Now, every second Thursday, we release the Business Pro Television Show. Don't forget to grab my business best-selling books on Japan on Amazon. Japan Sales Mastery, which is Saegyo in Japanese, Japan Business Mastery, and Japan Presentations Mastery, or in Japanese, Anata mo Present no Tachijin. My other books include Stop Wasting Money on Training, which in Japanese is Training de Okane o Mude ni suru no wa yamemashou. And my just released new book is Japan Leadership Mastery. And all are available on Amazon. Welcome back. At one level, we can stop shoveling coal into the content marketing furnace because the client will get the answers they want without us making the effort to stoke the fires. The number of people seeing our content will diminish. So why are we doing it? Credibility is still important, though. And I believe that personal branding will become the path forward. We're already doing that, but as content marketing drops out as a conduit from clients to us, then we need alternatives. Search will continue to work to find suppliers of specific solutions. With SEO, there are known means of enticing the spiders to find you. But what about AI? How can we spice up the AI search algorithms? That is certainly unclear at this point. Well, it's certainly unclear to me. So if you have a good idea on this point, then let me know. Through traditional SEO or search, where you pay to place your ads, clients will find you, and then what? This is where content marketing may still have a role. Buyers will check us out before they make contact. Ask yourself, what are you putting out there to display legendary credibility so that they select you for follow-up rather than your rival? Our company brand is important, but our personal brand is also going to be important. Japanese clients are notoriously risk-averse and want to know who they are dealing with before they go too far. My LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Threads, and TikTok posts are just full of content, endless and substantial, and this is no accident. I want to influence the minds of the buyers to see me as the expert in my core areas. I want them to taste what we have and know we can solve their issues. The end of content marketing may mean that clients don't find us anymore when they are searching for an answer to their question about their problem. For example, if we ask AI, how can I get more innovation from my team? We'll get a lot of answers. But what do you do with all of this theory which pops up, though? You get the answer and then have to apply the knowledge yourself. Not that many companies are capable of doing that at a high level. They're looking for an expert to deliver the solution. They have to do a different type of search, and there is a chance they will discover us. They will then want to evaluate who is the biggest, safest, and best provider. This is where having a substantial body of specialists work on their area of interest will hopefully pre-select us for follow-up. Accept that the traditional way of being found through content marketing is going away, and prepare for a brave new world which is changing by the second. Nevertheless, try to control what clients can find out about you as they do their due diligence on suppliers of solutions to their problems. None of this is going to get any easier, so buckle up for the ride. Thank you for joining the Sales Japan series. If you found the program useful, then please work on your karma and share this with your family, friends, and colleagues. Don't forget to subscribe and share this podcast. Immediately apply what you've learned. Go out there and survive. Use it and make some serious money. Bucks, dough, ruler, coin, dosh, lolly, readies, smackers, earners, and bread and honey. Remember, I'm in your corner, your go-to guy for soft skills training in Tokyo, committed to your success here in Nippon.